Every year, $5 of every St. Michael's student's activities fee goes to fund a $10,000 grant through the Fix It with 5 program. Fix It with 5 aims to promote lasting change in the community by giving this grant to a community-based organization. In 2012, St. Michael's chose to give the grant to the Boys and Girls Club of Burlington. The Boys and Girls Club used this grant to fund their Early Promise program. The Defender went to check out how the grant has helped the Boys and Girls Club community.
The one thing I consider the club to be, it's a getaway from, I guess, outside problem. It's a place where I can call a second home. I don't feel safe at home, or any other kids that don't feel safe at home. It's like a getaway to go. It's good helper for homework. It's a good helper for a lot of things. My name is Kabura Onesime. I go to Burlington High School, and I'm a senior. So I've applied to UVM, but what I have for what I have on heart to heart is UMass Amherst.
Early Promise is a really big picture program. We're looking at like our current kindergartners and seeing how we can support them every step along the way, you know, to their first year in college. I guess like if you go back 5 years, our board and executive director had a strategic planning meeting, just kind of looking at, okay, what are we doing here, and are we seeing long-term positive effects in Boys and Girls Club alumni? And at that point, we really couldn't prove that our kids were going on to secondary or to higher education, post-secondary ed, and really succeeding. So that became like our #1 mission, to get our kids prepared for college or whatever post-secondary ed they wanted to do, and how to support them both financially and academically through that process, and then also through college. And you know, obviously we learned that we needed funding for that. So we saw that Fix It with 5 could really help us to provide scholarships, to fund transportation and school supplies, and to build a partnership with St. Mike's.
The club came to me 2 years ago, and one of the directors of programming there, Sarah Fisher, was a former student of mine in secondary ed. And so Sarah knew that through her experience as my class that we do a lot of work in the community, and she came with her boss and another teammate, and the three of them asked if there was any possibility of us developing a sustainable community partnership. It would be mutually beneficial in terms of, it wasn't just about students from St. Michael's going and providing a service, but it was about the club staff and the club kids providing a service to us as well.
We bring students to St. Mike's every Monday and Wednesday, like 10 to 15 students who are tutored by Mary Beth Doyle's education class. And I mean, that's been huge. Getting kids on a college campus is huge because, you know, it's probably not part of their parents maybe didn't go to college, or it's not talked about at the dinner table. So we're getting them on campus as much as possible to increase the comfort level. They can see the options, and you know, they are getting one-on-one tutoring from students studying to be teachers.
I want to study at least 4 things from undergrad. So that would be political science with philosophy and also theology on top, to get the perspective from the perspective of, like, you know, biblical things, or from any other religion, and also from like philosophical point of view, and also a political point of view. So that way, mix those together, it's to have a little different meaning. So one of the most things that I like to do here is, if I don't have homework, I'll either help somebody else. If they don't need my help, I'll help the younger kids. That's my motto for us. And if our house is there's nothing to do there, I just go ahead, jump on the computer, start researching these things. I just like to do that for fun.
Pretty much at any time, on any given day, there is academic enrichment happening in this building.